Not that long ago, I was covering this young man behind me in high school and college basketball. Alex Bazzell was a really good player, but as you are about to see, not quite as good as the players he now trains. How does a guy from St. Charles West end up training some of the greatest basketball players in the world?
It's a good question. It's one I ask myself constantly. Do things the right way, develop relationships.
Among others, the 30-year-old basketball skills trainer works with future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, All-Star Trae Young, world champion Kyrie Irving, legendary Candace Parker, and superstar Nafisa Collier, who he will marry later this year. And can that get a little difficult?
It depends on the day, Frank. As you know, there's days where you get under each other's skin and you don't want to hear anything. But what I've told her is this. I said, listen, there's 24 hours in the day. You have control for 23. You just give me my hour on court, and then we'll go back to the way things should be.
I'm Alex Bazzell.
Bazzell, whose company is called Through the Lens, once worked regularly with the late Kobe Bryant. And Alex takes an analytical approach with all of his clients.
There's not much opinion involved. I lean a lot on what the film says. I lean a lot on how teams are thinking and in terms of how they might be guarded. So I approach it from that angle and I say, here's exactly what I think we need to do. And then it's really up to them whether they buy in or not.
Based on his 32 NBA players, people are buying in. And despite the fact that he's working with the greatest players in the world, the former Lindenwood star still has some game.
With shooting, I've beaten all my clients. There's times I win, there's times I lose. We'll play one-on-one too, and those get very heated. Now, I've stolen a couple games from Trae and Kyrie, but obviously they're winning. They're winning a lion's share of it. But the fact that I'm still young, I'm able to do it. I'm on the court every day. I'm able to compete with them and give them looks. And quite honestly, I know their game much better than most. So that side of it still allows me to live out my dreams of playing. So it's fun.
It's really amazing because a guy like Trae Young is playing in the Eastern Conference semifinals right now, and he and Alex will break down games and get him ready for the next game. And his wife, Nafisa Collier, well, she's the greatest female basketball player to ever come from St. Louis. I would expect sometime in the next 4 or 5 days, she is also going to be named to the United States Olympic team. So there's a lot of great basketball in that family. That'll do it in sports.